While I respect them as YouTubers, I disagree with their take on the famous Vinland Saga quote, "I have no enemies." Adrem and FarFromWeak strategist Musa might be great YouTubers, but they don't understand the value of that quote. In the 9th rule of Miyamoto Musashi's 21 principles of Dokodo, he says that resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. He even explains that in the Book of Five Rings. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. There's no point in having enemies. Look at the recent fight between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. There were no enemies. There were two warriors who respected each other and knew that they were going to fight for legacy. There was no need of hate in that fight. There were no enemies. And you have no enemies. None, however. Think about it. Really think about it. What's the point of having enemies? It's pettiness. All the answers are within you. I'm going to read a statement written by Liu Xiaobo. I hope I didn't mispronounce his name. He was Chinese. He was charged with the crime of inciting subversion of state power. When he came before the court in Beijing, China on 2009 and was sentenced to an 11-year imprisonment, he stated the following: "I have no enemies and no hatred. None of the police who have monitored, arrested and interrogated me, the prosecutors who prosecuted me, or the judges who sentenced me are my enemies. While I am unable to accept your surveillance, arrest, prosecution, or sentencing, I respect your professions and personalities. For hatred is corrosive of a person's wisdom and conscience. The mentality of enmity can poison a nation's spirit, instigate brutal life and death struggles, destroy a society's tolerance and humanity, and block a nation's progress to freedom and democracy. I hope therefore to be able to transcend my personal vicissitudes in understanding the development of the state and changes in society, to counter the hostility of the regime with the best of intentions, and diffuse hate with love. I do not feel guilty for following my constitutional right to freedom of expression, for fulfilling my social responsibility as a Chinese citizen. Even if accused of it, I would have no complaints." If Musa and Adrem ever sees this video, I hope you understand the power of the words spoken by a man who truly fought for freedom, and I believe which inspired the famous quote by Vinland Saga.